Have you ever asked yourself if what you see with your eyes is really what it seems? This question paves the way for our exploration into the fascinating world of visual stimuli. Every day, our eyes take in an astounding amount of information. This information, referred to as visual stimuli, is processed by our brain, creating the rich tapestry of our perceived reality. From the vibrant colors of a sunset to the intricate details of a butterfly's wing, these experiences are all part of our visual perception. But what if there's more to our visual experiences than meets the eye? This brings us to the intriguing concept of third eye activation, a topic that has captivated spiritual seekers for centuries. Also known as the inner eye, the third eye is said to provide insight beyond ordinary sight. Many individuals on their spiritual journeys report experiencing vivid colors and hallucinations, phenomena they attribute to the awakening of their third eye. They describe these experiences as profound, transformative, and intensely personal. But here's the catch. Are these visual experiences genuine indicators of third eye activation? Or could they be captivating illusions, intricately woven by our minds? To answer this, we need to delve into the science and psychology behind these experiences. We need to understand how our mind processes visual stimuli and how this might change during a supposed third eye activation. We'll explore how our brains can create illusions, tricking us into seeing things that aren't there or altering our perception of what is. But why does this matter? Well, understanding the nature of these visual experiences can help us navigate our spiritual journeys with greater clarity. It can prevent us from falling into the trap of mistaking illusion for enlightenment, thereby grounding our spiritual growth in reality rather than fantasy. As we delve deeper, we'll uncover whether these visual experiences are genuine indicators of third eye activation or just captivating illusions. So, buckle up. This journey promises to be a mind-opening adventure into the realms of perception, reality, and spiritual growth. Intuition, a sixth sense, but does it truly signal an awakened third eye? Let's dive into this captivating question. Intuition is often hailed as an internal compass, guiding us through life's complexities. It's like a whisper from within, nudging us towards certain decisions, alerting us to danger, or even hinting at opportunities. This heightened sense of intuition is often considered a clear sign of an activated third eye, a symbol of spiritual awakening. However, the reality may not be as mystical as it sounds. Intuition, in essence, is our brain processing information at an unconscious level, drawing on past experiences and knowledge to make rapid, often accurate judgments. As remarkable as this process is, it's not infallible. You see, our experiences and knowledge are inherently subjective, shaped by our individual perceptions and biases. As a result, our intuition can sometimes lead us astray, serving up conclusions based on skewed or incomplete data. This can create a false sense of enlightenment, a mirage of spiritual progress that may not align with reality. Consider this. You have a strong intuitive feeling that a particular path is the right one for your spiritual journey. You follow it, without questioning, believing your intuition to be the voice of your third eye. But what if this path was chosen not by spiritual insight, but by personal bias or fear of the unknown? That's where the danger lies. By placing unfaltering trust in our intuition, we may be allowing ourselves to be led by our limitations rather than our spiritual wisdom. It's a delicate dance between trusting our instincts and questioning them, between following our intuition and critically analyzing it. So, the next time you feel a strong intuitive pull, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, is this truly a sign of spiritual progress, or could it be a misleading echo of personal bias or fear? In the end, it's crucial to remember that our intuition, as insightful as it may be, is not an infallible guide. It seems our instincts, as sharp as they may be, are not infallible guides to spiritual progress. Psychic abilities, a fascinating notion, but is it a true indicator of an activated third eye? The allure of psychic powers is undeniably strong. The idea that we could tap into unseen forces, predict the future, or read minds is both exciting and enticing. It's not surprising then that many are drawn to the promise of unlocking these abilities through third eye activation. However, let's not be too hasty. The glamour of psychic prowess can often overshadow the realities underlying these supposed abilities. First, it's vital to understand that the scientific community is yet to firmly establish the existence of psychic phenomena. While anecdotal evidence abounds, empirical, reproducible proof remains elusive. Now let's assume for a moment that psychic abilities are real and can be unlocked through third eye activation. Even then, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. The pursuit of psychic powers introduces a host of potential dangers and ethical dilemmas. Imagine being able to read minds. At first glance, it might seem like a superpower, but consider the implications. Would it be right to invade someone's privacy in such a profound way? What about the emotional toll of being privy to the innermost thoughts and feelings of others, unfiltered and raw? Predicting the future, another commonly cited psychic ability, also comes with its own set of issues. If one could truly see the future, it could lead to a constant state of anxiety about upcoming events, or a loss of motivation and purpose if the outcomes are predetermined. Moreover, the pursuit of psychic abilities could potentially distract from the true purpose of third eye activation, which is spiritual growth and self-realization. Instead of seeking to understand the deeper nature of existence, one might get caught up in the pursuit of power and control, which is contrary to the essence of spirituality. The quest for psychic prowess, it seems, is not without its pitfalls. So, before setting off on this journey, it's worth pondering. Are we seeking true spiritual enlightenment, or are we just chasing an illusion of power? Isolation, a path to enlightenment, or a road to unforeseen consequences? This question draws us into the realm of solitude, a place often associated with spiritual growth and enlightenment. Many believe that withdrawing from society is a crucial step in activating the third eye, the spiritual gateway to higher consciousness. But does this path truly lead to enlightenment? The idea of isolation is not new. Monks, hermits, and spiritual seekers have long retreated from society to seek inner peace and spiritual growth. Yet, it's crucial to remember that these individuals often have a supportive community or spiritual guide to help navigate the journey. On the other hand, self-imposed isolation, especially without guidance, can lead to psychological and social risks. Loneliness, depression, and a distorted sense of reality are just a few perils that can arise. Without social interaction, our perspectives can become skewed. We may lose touch with the diverse experiences and viewpoints that shape our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Moreover, total isolation can create an echo chamber, where only our thoughts and perceptions exist. While this might seem like an ideal space for introspection, it can quickly turn into a breeding ground for self-deception. It's here that we could fall prey to the illusion of enlightenment, mistaking our own distorted perceptions for spiritual progress. The path to spiritual awakening, including third eye activation, is not a solitary journey. It's a journey that thrives on balance. Balance between solitude and connection, introspection and interaction, silence and conversation. So, while moments of solitude can indeed provide valuable opportunities for reflection and growth, completely withdrawing from society may not be the wisest course of action. It's in the synergy of solitary introspection and meaningful interactions that we can genuinely nurture our spiritual growth. As it turns out, the path to enlightenment may not lie in isolation after all. Instead, it may lie in the balance of solitude and connection, where we can explore the depths of our inner world while staying anchored in the realities of our shared human experience. A supercharged ego an unlikely consequence of third eye activation, or is it? This question may seem strange at first, but let's delve into the fascinating world of spiritual growth and ego inflation to understand the delicate balance. When we embark on the journey of spiritual growth, our ultimate aim is to transcend the ego. We strive to shed the layers of self-centeredness, arrogance, and vanity, to embrace humility, empathy, and selflessness. However, in this process, we often encounter a paradoxical phenomenon: the ego trap. The ego trap is a subtle pitfall on the spiritual path, where the pursuit of enlightenment inadvertently fuels the ego instead of transcending it. It's like chasing a mirage where the very quest for humility becomes a source of pride. Here's how it works. As we progress on our spiritual journey, we may start to feel superior to others who are not on the same path. We may begin to view ourselves as more enlightened or more awakened, and this can result in an inflated ego. It's the paradox of spiritual growth. The ego grows stronger in the quest to dissolve it. So how do we avoid this ego trap? The first step is awareness. Recognizing this potential pitfall is half the battle. The second is humility. Remember, spiritual growth is not a competition. It's a personal journey of self-discovery and transformation. The third is practice. Continually strive to cultivate empathy, compassion, and humility. The journey of spiritual awakening is not a straight line. It's a winding path with ups and downs, twists and turns. Along the way, we may stumble, fall, and get back up again. And that's okay, it's all part of the journey. So, next time you find yourself feeling superior or inflated because of your spiritual progress, take a moment to check in with yourself. Are you falling into the ego trap? If so, take a step back, take a deep breath, and remember that the journey is about transcending the ego, not inflating it. It appears the journey to spiritual awakening is a delicate dance between transcending the ego and inflating it. So, what have we learned about the illusion of visual stimuli and third eye activation? We've delved into the captivating allure of vivid colors and hallucinations, but found that these visual experiences may not be the genuine indicators of spiritual progress we once thought. The heightened intuition many associate with an awakened third eye can indeed be misleading, potentially leading us down a path of false enlightenment. Psychic abilities, often glamorized as a result of third eye activation, bring with them ethical dilemmas and potential dangers. Isolation, suggested by some as a necessary step in third eye activation, may actually lead to unforeseen consequences rather than enlightenment. And let's not forget the ego trap. The quest for spiritual superiority could inadvertently fuel the ego rather than transcend it, highlighting the delicate balance between spiritual growth and ego inflation. In the end, perhaps the most enlightening revelation is that the journey to spiritual awakening is as complex and nuanced as life itself.